Do you want to become an elite ball handler like myself? Nah, I'm just kidding. But on a real note, dribbling is one of the most important aspects of 2K, and a lot of people feel like you have to be a dribble god in order to be an efficient point guard or shooting guard. In this video, I'm going to share, quite frankly, the opposite of that. How I dribble with IQ, smartly to get myself or my team open. How I beat certain defenses. How do I beat guys pressing me? How do I beat guys waiting for me to come back to them? How do I beat guys playing too high, too low? All that's going to be covered in this video, along with my dribble moves and how to dribble with IQ, how to beat certain. Now, looking at my dribble animations really quickly, there's 5 things that you want on the list. Most of the other stuff is irrelevant. You want the Kyrie Irving dribble style, if you can get it. You want the Steve Francis signature size up, if you can get it. I know it's like 95 ball handle or something like that. If not, it's okay. What you really need is this Kemba Walker escape move. If you're looking up a dribble tutorial and you can't get Kemba, then you probably shouldn't be dribbling on your build in the first place. You want the Jamal Murray behind the back, and you want the Steph Curry step back. Right now, I'm showing you the Kemba Walker spam of the L2 cancel. I'm going to go deeper into how to do this, because I activate this every single time down the court. Now, I don't really shoot off of this. You do the Kemba to more so set up your kill moves, right? The moves that you're going to shoot off of. And yeah, sometimes you're just going to be able to dribble around a screen. You're going to be open, and you need to be ready to shoot that when that happens. But this is more so to keep the lockdown, off balance, kind of scan the floor, etc. So to activate the Kemba, it's very simple. You hold R2 or right bumper if you are on Xbox. You flick your right stick to the opposite ball handle, and then you run that way. Right? So if the ball's in my right hand, I hold R2, flick the left stick or the right stick to the left side, opposite ball side, and I run that way. Now, getting into the L2 cancel. This is super essential. And if you want to take your game to the next level, it's super important that you learn this. Basically, you activate the move, and you run that way for like 1 second. You tap L2, and then you activate whatever move you want to do. So I can activate the Kemba a million different times. I can go back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. I can use the Jamal Murray off of that. I can snap it behind the back. That's one of the kill moves, that snatch back. And if I just keep spamming that, it's extremely hard to guard. So basically, the L2 cancel, off of your speed boost, you wait like 1 second, one dribble the ball, tap L2, and then do whatever move you want to L2 cancel it. So right here, you guys are going to see me do the Kemba with the Steve Francis. So this is for smaller guards. You need 95 ball handle. But I'm doing the Kemba. I'm holding R2, and then I do the Steve Francis the opposite way. So hold R2, flick it to the left. Release R2, flick it to the right. And I go opposite way. Hold R2, not hold R2. And I'm spamming it both ways. People are so lost with this, because now I can speed boost to either side, then I run that way, I L2 cancel back the other way, then I do a fat stop, I do a snatch back, I do the behind the back, I'm wide open, and I'm doing all these different moves. This isn't to get a shot up. This is sizing up my opponent, seeing how my opponent's playing, keeping the ball safe to eventually speed boost to get a shot up. So let's see some of these moves in-game speeds. Right there, the guy's playing too high. I could have done the fat stop or the L2 snatch. I get wide open. Right here, I'm doing the Kemba Steve Francis size up that I'm talking about. My center's playing way too high, and that causes me to get contested. I still knock down the shot. Right here, Steve Francis and the Kemba. Right here, I've crabbed him twice in a row. I know he's going to play low, and I do one of those kill moves I'm talking about. The snatch back. When I'm doing these snatch backs in the behind the backs, this is what you want to shoot off of, right? So I'm doing those to look for a shot. Right here, I do the fat stop, which I'm going to break down, snatch back, get wide open. I'm going to go over how to do all these moves. Right here, that's the Steve Francis, the Kemba L2 cancel, wide open, they're lost, wide open. Look at this. They're both screwed up, right? L2 can't, so there's two, I'm L2 canceling every play. Right here, super simple, one move. It's just super simple. I run one way, L2 cancel, wide open. Right here, Do the crossover. He's expecting some Kemba, some Steve Francis. I snap the behind the back. Right here, here's the Steve Francis and the Kemba. Get wide open, I miss, but you guys get the point. Right here, come down, Kemba and Steve Francis. L2 cancel. To be honest, I could have shot the wide open shot, but I opt for the L2 cancel, the behind the back. I get wide open. Right here, just dancing behind this. Tons of L2 cancels. I got my badge. And, I mean, you guys see the stats. I mean, I got 41 points. We're up by 14. This is just me shooting over them. You guys get the point. Okay, this is where I really recommend you dialing in. This is the IQ part dribbling. When to activate these moves, how to activate these moves, how your defender is playing you, how you can beat them. So just get up the court. A lot of people just say they have trouble getting up the court. Just the Kemba and the Steve Francis is all you need. Sometimes just hit the Kemba, just do a crossover, get up the court. Sometimes do the Kemba, then the Steve Francis, go the other way, get up the court. Sometimes do nothing, just straight up dribble up the court. Just switch it up, use your center to get up the court. Do whatever you need to do to get up the court. How do I beat a defender that is playing super low, playing super passive? You know, I can't crab them, I can't get past them. This is when you want to use your L2 cancels for the behind the back and the snatch back. So you do a move, you snatch it back, do the behind the back. They're playing super low. They're not trying to get beat to the paint. So you take one dribble, tap L2, snatch back, behind the back, you're wide open. How do I beat a defender who's just playing my comeback? Look at this move I'm doing right here. You guys are going to see it in game speed all the time. I do a crossover like I'm coming some way. And then I just do the behind the back, I'm wide open. This works so much, and I'm going to be showing you in this game. Like, look, right here. Simple. On top of that, you can hit him with a bunch of middies. Right, if he's playing your comeback, he's just waiting for you to come back. Just keep running and shoot a midi. Shoot a wide open three. But don't dribble back into them. Right there, I should have just shot a midi. Right here, I know that he's playing my comeback. I've got Patty Mills. I just shoot over the center. Right here, he's behind me. He's waiting on me to come back. Right, you see how he's sitting behind me? So I just shoot a midi. Right here, same thing. He's waiting for me to come back. Look at the lockdown. I know he's waiting for me to come back. Just dribble around and shoot a midi. Right here, doing the size up, right? He's waiting for me to come back. Just shoot a midi. Now, the lockdown play is a very good lockdown, but he knows that I hunt for the crab a lot. So he's playing super low. He doesn't want to get beat to the midi again, but he's not going to get fat stopped. I'm going to get middies off, and I'm going to get peak shots off like I just did right there. Like, he knows he's not going to give up. He knows. So right here, it's just a wide open shot, but it's important. You know, there's some games where you're going to be shooting fat stops all day. And some games, you're going to be shooting shots like this, which is still a wide open, but you can't hunt the same thing every time. So to recap, Steve Francis and Kemba. That's what you want. Getting up the court, setting up your offense, seeing how your defenders play you, just getting open in general, setting up your kill moves, if you will. That's your bread and butter. If your defenders play you too low, snap that behind the back. Snap that snatch back and shoot behind it. If your defender's playing too high, learn how to do the fat stop. That's really simple. You just let go of everything. You flick the left stick diagonal to the opposite ball hand, and you're going to get a crab every time. If your defender is playing your comeback, just shoot that midi. Do some type of misdirection. Keep running to the same side. Do not dribble back into them. Do not force that. Command your offense. Realize how your defender's playing. Right here, I see he's playing super low, right? I L2 cancel the behind the back, then I L2 cancel the snatch back. Right here, he's playing low. I can set up the snatch back. He's just playing too low. I'm wide open. I shoot it. Right here, there's two guys double team me and just spam the Kemba just kind of to get a clip. He's playing too high. That's when I do the fat stop. Again, to do the fat stop, you're just dribbling normally. You let go of everything. Left stick diagonal to the opposite ball hand. So, again, this is the most important part of the video. Dribble with IQ. If they're sitting behind you, fat stop. If they're playing your comeback, right? If I'm dribbling to the right and they're just sitting on my left waiting for me to come back, do some move to, crossover behind the back. You're wide open. Shoot a midi to the right. Just keep running and shoot a shot. Especially you got that Patty Mills, Steph Curry, T-Mac. Like, you're not going to get contested. You got blinders, Just dribble with IQ. Notice the way your defender's playing you. Have a counter at every move. You can't just only shoot fat stops. You can't only shoot off of the behind the back. You can't only shoot midi fades. You can't only shoot peak shots. You have to have everything. And the way I play is dictated by the defense. And teams are going to run rotations, and you have to learn how to be a better passer. You have to have everything in your bag. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you learned anything. Let me know if this helps. Let me know if I'm stupid. Subscribe if this helped you at all. I think I'm a top 20 point guard in Pro-Am. I mean, that's self-proclaimed. And a lot of people disagree, and a lot of people think I'm higher, but, at the end of the day, that's all up for opinion. So, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all the love and support. Let me know if this helped you get better. This is for a select audience, so, if you want to become a better shooter, that's what I'm known for, but, of course, you have to dribble with IQ and be a somewhat decent dribbler to get these shots off. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you want more of this or less of this. Until next time, peace out.